What's going on, guys? Oh man, tropical fish. I need some fish to stare at right now because I'm in a bitter ass mood. As you can tell by the title, USPS lost one of my fucking packages.
M.O.A.R. Monkey on a rebel. 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 I see a monkey rolling down my block. Is he in a gang? Does he tote them things? I saw a monkey rolling down my
Alright. Let me just make a long story, probably just as long. I don't know how to shorten shit. Anyways, so keep in mind, I live near a post office, but I hate that post office because I feel it's full of imbeciles. Let me give you an example, okay? Some of my painting boxes are 24 by 18 by 4, right? Perfectly legitimate size to send through USPS. And guess what? The size of the box has been printed, okay, by the company that made the box, 24 by 18 by 4. On the fucking box. I go to USPS, I drop it off. I drop it off as I always do. They have a little drop-off section, which anybody can steal, mind you. But I usually put other people's boxes on top of mine, okay? So I go there and I do that, as always, throughout the years, no problem. Except when I started using the one that's near my house, okay? The box gets sent back to me. The box is sent back to me when everything is legit. And says the box is the wrong size. When I looked at the note, it was measured larger than the box is. Okay? Now, I know some of you guys might be thinking, maybe the box like was beat up and got a little larger, you know, around the length and edges or width. How much can that be? Not much, right? And plus, you gotta let shit like that go. I mean, it's not my fault that a box might have gotten bigger, but it didn't, okay? That was just an example. It did not, okay? The box was perfectly fine and it measured properly. You know why? Because I went back to the same USPS, the one that I hate near my house. I said, what's wrong with this box? The guy looks at it, measures it, and I told him, the size is right on the box. And you guys measured it like off by like a couple of inches on each side. Now, I don't know what kind of clowns you got working here, but I don't think they know how to use a fucking ruler or measuring tape as they use. He measures it and says, oh, mind you, this guy's adult too. I don't think anybody's like bright. Oh, what's going on right here? Look at that. She got out of the car talking shit right here where there's a cop. Damn. And the cop's not doing nothing. He just turned on his lights. Look at that. Look, she's still sticking her hand out the window. I don't know if you guys can see. I wish my camera was better, but look at, she's still like talking shit to her right now. How come the cop doesn't do anything? Yeah. I guess I gotta let some shit go. That's the good thing about having a helmet camera. You catch some weird shit going on. And that's what makes life a little more fun. But anyways, back to my problem. Dude measures it and says, oh, sorry. Oh, fucking sorry. Now my patron is like a whole, like, 2 or 3 days late on his package. Son of a bitch. Now, the place that we're going to right now is actually my favorite one. I like this post office because I've never had shit like that there before, and the people seem very competent. I don't know how they sorted out the employees to put all the monkeys on. Well, I don't want to say monkey now, do I? Anyways, I don't know how they sorted all the idiots to one facility and kept all the decent ones in another. I don't know how they do that. Birds of a feather flock together, right? I'm still annoyed with the situation because it hasn't been resolved yet. I'm actually waiting for a call from the supervisor of the one I hate. She said she would call me back. She's gonna go try to find the package again. But she has not fucking called me back in the past 2 hours. I don't know how long it takes to look for a package. This is the one I actually like. But here's the problem with the one I actually like. And I just found this out because of this lost package. Let me just pull over. Because people be slow, yo. Slow, and I'm on a motorcycle. I can actually go through anything. That's the cool thing. But yeah, this is the one I like. Okay. So I brought my package. Mind you, package is 24 by 30 by 5. That is huge. You need 2 hands to hold that shit. You can't hold that under your armpit. It's huge. You can't miss it. Point given. So I bring the package here. Adjusting my helmet, sorry. I bring the package here, and then the package goes missing. My patron contacts me and says, hey, you wouldn't happen to have the confirmation number on that package? My heart is already sinking at this point because that question is never good, especially after he should have received his package days ago, right? So this is the one I like. This is the one I like. Now let's mosey on over to the one I hate. Let me just get myself into gear. Oh, the air. Sometimes just sitting around on a motorcycle, you just start to sweat, even if it's in cold weather. But then when you start riding, oh my god, it feels so good. That's a good. Let's go. All right. Where was I? I dropped my package off at the good one. Package goes missing. Oh, here's the thing. This is what I just found out, and now I kind of hate them both. Okay, so I walk into the good one, and with my confirmation number and all that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Ryder? I'm walking towards the information desk. There's a dude sitting there on the computer, probably just surfing the web, doing shit, don't want to be disturbed, right? Because he's an asshole. He doesn't want to work. So I walk towards him, and he just looks at me. Like, as I'm walking towards him, I could almost feel the hate of me. He hates me that I'm walking towards him because guess what? I kind of need his help. But hey, you're sitting at the information desk, right? You're sitting at the information desk, asshole. That's where people get their information, and I surely need it at this point. And I ask him, where's my package? He looks at me, he looks at the paper I have in my hand, and he says, oh, you need to go to the one near your house. And I show him the tracking. Okay, here's the funny thing about the the actual page of the tracking. It says it was received at that facility, and then later it says it was delivered in Richardson. I live in Richardson. What the fuck? Like why is the package still here? It's supposed to be in California. And then he says, I can't tell you that. You need to go to your facility near your house. And I ask him a very simple question. Why? When I sent it with you guys. He says, I can't tell you that. Why can't he tell me that? All he has to say, okay, this is the reason, okay? All he has to say is because the facility that's near my house is where packages get sent to be sorted. I would have just said, oh, okay, thank you, asshole. Asshole. And left. Right? But he didn't tell me that. He does not want to help me. This fucker does not want to help me. Damn it, I wish I had a fucking camera. Like a spy cam. And you guys get to... Well, I wouldn't put his face on. I wouldn't be that vindictive. But, that's all he needed to tell me. I would have been happy and I would have left. And moseyed my ass on over to the other facility. I had to dog him. Okay? I was standing there and I asked him again, why do I have to go to a facility where I did not send the package? He says the same fucking thing. He says, I cannot tell you that. Oh God, who am I dealing with here? And I could tell he's ghetto. Fuck. Damn it, they closed off the road trying to kill me. Anyways. I cannot tell you. I just dog him. I'm sure he dogged me back. I don't know because I was pissed at that point. I went to my facility and I asked for the supervisor. What can I say about the supervisor? Her name rhymes with umbrella. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Her name rhymes with umbrella. She seemed confused about the whole situation. I showed her my tracking. I said, why is it still here in Richardson? And I told her, it's a very large box. You guys cannot misplace that box, even if you tried. Okay? Why is it still here? It's supposed to be in California, where my patron can hang it on the wall and be a happy mofo. She looks confused. By that point, my stomach is churning. Because I know where this is gonna go. This is gonna lead into the runaround, right? Like, hey, I'll call you back. And guess what? That's exactly what happens. She goes back into the back, whatever they do back there, maybe do a few cartwheels just to waste a little time, look like they're working, comes back and says, oh, I can't locate the package. And here's what she tells me. The lady that handled my package, right? They got this all on file. The lady that handled my package will be in tomorrow. Her name is Miss... Just say her name rhymes with Dung. Because it does. So I need to talk to Miss Dung, okay? And she won't be in until tomorrow. She's looking at the schedule, mind you. She's looking at the fucking schedule. It says I need to talk to Miss Dung. Call her in the morning around 8:30. Okay? Mind you, I called at about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Okay, that should not be a problem, right? That should not be an issue. I called. A really annoyed girl picks up the phone. You see who I'm dealing with here in the USP motherfucking S? She already sounds annoyed. Looks like she didn't have her coffee. Or maybe she fell off her bunk bed. I don't know. I go, hi, I need to talk to Miss Young. Miss who? Miss Young. You want to talk to Miss Young? Yes, please. She don't work today. Oh my God, I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy, guys. She don't work today? Umbrella was looking at the motherfucking schedule and Miss Dung is supposed to work. Wait, did I just say the lady's real name? Shit. Dude, I can't even remember, but if I did, it's Miss Dung, okay? It's Miss Dung. And I go, thank you. Is Umbrella there? Is Miss Umbrella there? Oh, she ain't here neither. I'm like, oh. I'm crying inside. I cry over you, baby blue. I'm trying to take this situation in stride, mind you. There's a painting still missing. Okay, another day goes by, right? I call again, and guess who answers the phone? Miss Umbrella. This is the one I hate. Look, these people are out here right now saying, man, these people are morons that work in here. How did these people get this job? It's a government job. It's a government job, so that's how they got this job. These people are looking at me because maybe there's an apparent camera in my helmet, as my windshield is fogging up because I am not moving. Okay, so Miss Umbrella picks up the phone. I go, Miss Umbrella, what happened to Miss Dung yesterday when I called? She goes, oh, Miss Dung called in. That's all she says. Miss Dung called in yesterday. I'm sorry. Does that mean she called in sick? I guess so. I guess USPS doesn't need workers. If they could just call in. Okay. So she says, but Miss Dung will be in tomorrow. Mind you, here goes another day. 'Tis the runaround, 'tis it not? It must be 'tis the season to run around. For me, at least. So, another day's pass. Guys, I'm being very patient here because I know I'm dealing with morons. And when you deal with morons, there's no need to lose your cool. You just got to get to the bottom of it. So, she says call tomorrow. Miss Young will be here. Miss Dung, I mean. Miss Dung will be here. Tomorrow is today, guys. I call early in the morning. I make sure I wake up. I don't usually wake up at these early, godforsaken hours. But I made sure I wake up so I could get a hold of Umbrella. And especially Miss Dung, okay? She's the one who handled my package. And she could tell me if it was delivered back to my house or wherever it is that she fucking put it. Or stole it, I don't know. I mean, her name is Miss Dung. Okay, that's today, right? That's this morning. That's before this ride. Okay, that's it. I'm venting on this ride right now with you guys. And she says, oh, Miss Dung called in again. What the fuck? I'm serious, guys. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Because if I were to make this shit up, I would think you would not believe me. And why would I make up a story that doesn't sound believable? Miss Dung called in again? Damn, I'm yelling around these people's neighborhoods. Oh, I yelled so loud, look at this squirrel died. You see that? Poor guy. At least he died cool. He died like he was fronting. Like, what up, punk? Where's my fucking acorn, bitch? And he got capped. He didn't know the other squirrel was strapped. Anyways, guys. So, Miss Umbrella apologizes. You know, she can't control that Miss Dung keeps calling in sick. Miss Dung should get fired, but guess what, guys? She's a city worker, right? City workers. It's hard to fire a fucking city worker. I don't know why. Don't kill me, car. Let's go take a walk. Let's go take a walk in this lake. Hey, guys. I need to vent. I'm glad you guys could join me on this ride. We're gonna go look at some ducks, ladies and gentlemen. As we cool the fuck off. Where's my neutral? That's a fucking bike, dude. My bike's trying to get me shit too. What's up, ducks? Damn it, no benches. What am I supposed to do? Lay on the fucking floor? Anyways, guys, so Rommel. Oh. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. I wish I had some bread to throw at these motherfuckers. But sorry, guys, I don't. Yo, ducks. I'm investigating a murder. There was a dead squirrel back there. Where? Somewhere. Was it one of you guys? Where were you this morning? So, Miss Umbrella tells me this morning, Miss Dung is not there. She's gonna go look for the package again, and she's gonna call me back. That was 2 hours ago. That was fucking 2 hours ago. So you know what I have to do? Now I gotta call them again. Oh, God. Rebel. Rebel. You are my peace of mind when the world has basically gone to shit.
M.O.A.R. Monkey on a rebel. 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 I see a monkey roll.